Hello everyone. Today is a new episode of Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. Last time we got through a boss that had two legendaries. Two wonderful legendaries. And now we are gonna advance the plot. Everybody we have on the team is at least level 80. I will not preface that first by showing you. What we are going to do is what we are intended to do, which is to go to this wonderful building called the Space Center from Mosty, where it's being infiltrated by Team Magma Grunts, and now we must face them. Ah, boy. Alright, yeah, full team, Clefable and Typhlosion. Level mean number of the 2020s, mid 2020s. Will Intimidate work in my favor or not? Well, first things first, we need to find out what is their gimmick. Is there done away Pokemon here? If there is, I don't know anything about it yet. It Poliwrath outspeeds Typhlosion, which he shouldn't. Which he shouldn't, like I thought. It was she, not he. Serpent to do nothing now. Why would you make them both use Sunny Day? Let me guess. Solar Beam. I assume Solar Beam is coming up next. It has to be. Someone's using Solar Beam. There's no way you're using that just for no Solar Beam. Or that. Okay. A overpowered Overheat. I mean, if you wanted to do that, by all means. Did I give you your stick back? Yes, I did. Training sucks. I just want to say that. So you got Venusaur on the left and what's call it? What was the other one? Typhlosion. Past form going to be the sun version. Are you going to change the weather or are you going to keep it like this? Doesn't matter to me right now. Unfortunately, you're not a normal type anymore. Alright, let's see if Brayberg can one-shot this Venusaur. It's Chlorophyll. That's why it outsped us. Hey, chip damage is chip damage right now. If you don't one-shot it, that's going to be disappointing. That's what I thought. You don't get any experience. But at least you one-shot it. The good thing about what I know about the Elite Four, I know that no matter what team I decide to do, I can get them all to level 100. That's the good thing. The bad thing is getting there. That's the bad thing. I wish you would trace Houndoom's. Alright, let me guess. Overheat again. Someone has overheat or something. I was just putting solar beam. That's what made me shocked. There is no solar beam. Grass. Yes. I found out that Egg Bomb is actually a grass type move just by that. I mean, to be fair, most of the Pokemon can learn it. Or mostly those. And Chansey and... yeah. Matter of fact, I caught an Execute off screen. Also, some of these Pokemon I caught off screen as well. I'll tell you this. This Arcanine's HP is the highest it can be at level 50. With no investment. Because, you know, there's no EVs in this game. So, 165 is the max. But its special defense is the lowest it can be. Jump Bluff here. Oh boy. When I looked at his stats, I was like, all you are is a speedy special defense to a Pokemon. That's it. You don't have anything going for you. Assassinator is wow. They could at least get you, they kept Megahorn the same, yes. They could at least get you, the opposite of Sassy, which is naive. Anyway, where's Execute? You got Egg Bomb? Yes, it's a grass move that does 120 damage. There's no setback. That's the wild part. There's no setback. There's no recoil or anything, just pure grass type. Okay. Nice to know. The only major setback is the fact that Grass and Psychic is horrible against bug types. Full team, Solrock. Let me guess, you're gonna set the sun again. Because, you know, Team Magma, Sun. Or we can one-shot. Solrock is the physical version. Next Pokemon is Tyranitar. And what universe would I need to change this? You're not a special attacker, so you'll survive Thunderbolt. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about paralysis. That's 4 times reach right there. Well, technically, that's another Pokemon I can use, but nah. Now, if it comes to that point, then sure. If you crit, you one-shot. Just pointing that out. Definitely one-shot. That's a special move, and Blaziken can be a mixed attacker, so that is actually more alarming. Next Pokemon, Skarmory. I got 2 options, and I'm going to use our fire type option. Alright, Skarmory. You have no special defense, you're just a defensive Pokemon. That's it, you got average speed. Unless they boosted your stats too. Claydol, Ground and Psychic, it has Levitate, which you shouldn't even be using Ground against it since it's not weak to it, so. Can I get a crit? Didn't even need a crit. Ghost type with high attack and nothing else. We don't even have a dark move consistently. We have a dark move, but we don't have many. Well, that helps us if you survive this crunch. Of course you survive it. Of course. Shadow Ball is actually a physical move. It's fun having to go back to the Pokemon Center every time we literally go through a fight. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright. Oh boy. Crobat, okay. I think that crit mattered, but anyway. Regirock, okay, Regirock has high defense and high attack. Nothing else. It has nothing else besides that. And high HP, I think, too. But unfortunately, you're not one-shot this thing. Oh no, you're not one-shot this thing at all. I thought it would have had enough HP to survive that, but okay, I'm wrong. Gardevoir. That needs no introduction. Dusclops. What's your pre-evolution? I can't think of it because I played a quiz game before the night before this is being recorded, and I could not think of his pre-evolution. How much special defense do you have? Please one shot from here. You got the stick. Come on, crit. That works too. Don't know. Arcanine, okay. Extreme speed, go ahead. I like how they made Arcanine a revenge killer. Didn't work out though. I wish they would have adjusted Farfetch's speed too. That's the main downside of Farfetch. So we have to do a three. I have to do a three fights in a row with 6 Pokemon. I bet. Yep. No, 3. Okay. Who has higher special attack? Well, that should have been a given. That should have been a given. I should have known that. Well, I don't have a status inducer, but I can put you to sleep. I can put you to sleep. I can put you to sleep. Thank you. Go back to sleep. I'm not dealing with them shenanigans today. Yeah. I didn't lose anybody. Next. Camera. One shot. Bye. Altaria. You don't have an ice type move. You don't have anything that's you're weak to. Wait, Dragon Claw. You got it. Go. I think that crit mattered. Because it's a special defensive Pokemon, and that's a special defensive move. That's a special move in this gen. No one got hit that time. Okay. Next. Put you to sleep. Free switch. Overkill. Magmar, we only have one Pokemon with a move that's you're weak to, and of course every fire type has to have an electric move. Why not? I didn't lose anybody in the process of that them three fights. Not only that, but one of them I didn't even get hit. If I did, I don't remember getting hit. How about that? Alright, we already done all of this. All we have to do is just double battle with Steven and hope he doesn't do nothing stupid. Unfortunately, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There you go. Don't let you be first. Do not let the fire type be first. I'm gonna say grass type be first. Because he probably has a great fire type first. He does not. He does not. Okay. Alright, Aerorector, I need you to do me a favor. Wait a second. Wait a second. Don't tell me you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, which is spam Earthquake the whole fight. If so, I'm just gonna confuse you, right? Of course that works. Of course that happens. Earthquake. So nothing happened that turn. Yeah, you weren't surviving that. Okay. Get yourself in confusion. I knew it. I freaking knew it wasn't gonna be that. Get yourself in confusion. Of course not. Come on, just once. Nope. Guess who gets to deal with this by himself now? Me. I knew it was Earthquake as soon as I saw who it was. I knew it was Earthquake as soon as I saw who was first. Oh, you're gonna use Earthquake, aren't you? Yep. Okay, since we now know it's a Tauros. Of course, I'm cursed to have a whole team of Pokemon that are weak to Earthquake. So you have Flygon, okay. What I'm shocked about is it doesn't know Sludge Bomb so far. I have not seen it. Fire Punch? Okay. That must be HP Grass, because that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, perfect. This is going better than last time. Alright, let me just switch it up a little bit. That's all I did. I already know I won. I'm not worrying about did I win or not. I already know I won. Now, Now we can head south, but first, let's head north. We still have those 5 rare candies we got throughout our whole journey. So we don't have to worry about some levels. That's the first time I actually touched the water in that first tile encounter. Oh boy. Flygon and Tropius. Great. Just great. I look at Tropius stats. They didn't change anything. I mean, they didn't change anything. Alright, they didn't give no love to that Pokemon. They just said, this Pokemon is screwed to begin with, so we're not even going to change anything. She's hinting at something that will happen. Did they get rid of the Shoal Cave? They had to. It's not up here. Raw ain't rain. Water and ice, they do not benefit each other, but except for lose the ice weakness. Because they lose the ice chance to be an ice type and can't freeze. That's all that happens. You can't be frozen anymore. That's all that changes. Oh boy. So what's your nature, so I'll know. You weren't fast to begin with, so... Alright, be right back. Anyways, what I wanted to do was see his stats. Anyway, his speed is below average. It's not the lowest, though. Special defense is above average. Special attack is average. Defense is slightly below average, and his HP is above average, but it's not perfect. It could be a mixed attacker, but... yeah. It could be a mixed attacker is the best way I can put it. Can't wait to be forced to learn my Pokemon. What you call that move? Dive. Can't wait for it. Psychic on no, dial it back. Psychic on you, electric on. I'm gonna say Thunderbolt on you. We're not even worried about the right side. We're just gonna worry about you. Do you even have Toxic? Well, that was a team right there. Toxic and Protect. The perfect combination against a Wild Buffet. Bug and Rock. Bug and Rock. Unfortunately, you're the only Pokemon with a move that's super effective against it. Same with you. I was expecting a double battle there. Or Alligator. Found out yesterday that it's spelled with an E. Can you just stay in a freaking ball? Thank you. Could have got a polygraph this late in. Nice to know. Well, you didn't get to exploit that at all. We don't have dive, so we can't even do anything when it comes to those patches yet. That's a weird place to put a trainer with an electric type, but okay, y'all do y'all. If that would have one shot, I was like, your defense is so bad that a Farfetch using its horrible special attack one shot you. Or a grass type move. That's supposed to be physical. Like, yay, dive. Yay. I'm so ecstatic to have dive. It's the only gen that's really using dive like that. 60 damage. I thought it was 80. Oh my god. This is depressing to have to be forced to use this. I'm not getting rid of Brick Break. That is not happening. Yay, we get to dive now. Good thing about dive is we can avoid any encounters that we would have gotten up there. First, let's go to Pacific Log Town too. I'm catching any Pokemon that I see that I haven't caught yet. Unless it's something that is impossible to catch. Can Strength do enough to not? Okay, we won't know. That works. Yeah, you weren't surviving that. You have defense, not special defense. Charizard, well. Well, Dive is a physical water type move after this gym. But, obviously, it is not currently. I would have thought that you would be the fastest on the screen for once. Too bad you can't survive after this because of the fact that we had a magneton. They don't want you to make it to Pacific Law. Well, the unfortunate truth is you're not outspeeding it, so. I mean, by all means, use protect. Now you're walled by this. Well, you were walled by it before anyway, but you're more walled now since you're stuck with that. Hmm. Well, that's a one shot, and then that is a non-one shot. That was a freebie right there. Okay. Alright. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Alright, they doubled down. Please tell me that's it. Just make it, just let me make it a Pacific log. That's all I need. Really? Really? We'll face them after we get to Pacific log. Can we like just make it a Pacific log? I'll screen you so happily. You just don't know. Thank you. That's a team right there. Wait, why were you faster? Or were you not faster, but I didn't go for you? I love it when they just decide to do a move that makes it harder for you to level your Pokemon since you're technically still leveling your Pokemon as you go. Even with that abysmal special attack. I told you I'll face him whenever I get the Pacific Law. If Machamp had more speed, if it had more speed, Pure Power would be more OP, but it doesn't, thankfully. Explosion, huh? It's a trainer battle, so I can't escape, so. I have a Quillfish, that's what we're gonna use. Leaf Blade, Thunderbolt. Head Smash. Very OP rock type move that gives recoil anyway. Which is the wildest part. So have I face y'all? Yes. This is the one I skipped. I love this. That's level 100. Well, I know you're gonna use an electric move or thunder wave, one or the other. Yeah. Most likely Thunder Waves. We played this game before. Oh, you're faster than us. Make them have half their speed. Go. How did you outspeed a Magmar? How did you outspeed a Magmar? How did you outspeed a Magmar? How did you have to outspeed a Magmar? You can't outspeed a Quillfish, but you outspeed a Magmar. And Magmar, I think, is actually faster than Quillfish, unless they change Quillfish's speed. If they changed its speed, then disregard everything I just said. Unfortunately, this Sky Pillar we need the Mach Bite. But we don't have this access yet because we haven't did the side quest yet. Where we have to go and dive. Yay us. Before we dive down there, I was expecting for you to not one shot, but you did. Anywho, I want to see what their natures are, the Pokemon we caught. So, starting with Feraligatr, we know it's an attacking Pokemon, water type, neutral. HP is high. Timid. Hmm. Let me look at his stats. The only difference they made was they gave more defense to you. Anyway, Lantern level 65. We're just gonna ignore the defense. And this attack stat. Anyway, its attack stat would be it will probably be slightly below average since its attack stat is actually 50 base. Defense, it would be above average. Special attack, it would be above average. Special defense is above average, and speed is above. Everything is above average. It's almost near perfect speed and perfect. Matter of fact, it almost has near perfect everything below speed. I'm gonna say below defense, but obviously, Quillfish, Brave. Alright, Quillfish, level 65. The opposite of Timid. If they have the same stats, again, HP is great, attack is above average, defense is above average, special attack is different, definitely different. Definitely different. Special defense is different as well, and speed is above average. So they actually adjusted Quillfish. Wow. What did they change? They made it more defensive and more speedy. No, they just made it more defensive. That's how they changed. How's that 105 again? Whatever. That 105 is not adding up, but whatever. $105 is not adding up to what I saw. Hello, old friend. Why you keep showing up? Thank you. Actually, thank you, Debs, for that. Instead of making us have to do all that backtracking. Oh, great. I can make use of Swift Swim. Anyway, but I can't use any fire types. Well, fire type moves. Stormy 100% outspeeds you. I'm not worried about that. And it still used Thunder Wave. And it still used Thunder Wave. Why would you let a Pokemon that's that weak against a grass move come out? Swift Swim 100%. What could you benefit from? What could you possibly benefit from the rain? There's an electric type. I know exactly what they can benefit from. Oh, we got thunder. We got rain. Just use thunder 5,000 times. Keep in mind, these Pokemon are like under 10 levels. They're under 10 levels plus. I didn't know how to word that. They got, oh, okay, this is how I should have worded. They have most of these Pokemon under 10 levels or more than us. If you don't one-shot this thing, Ancient Power one-shots you only because of the Swift Swim. What could you possibly benefit from this? You don't have anything that can benefit from you being in the rain. Snorlax is... yeah. But Snorlax is not a special attacker like that. It's funny how a lot of normal type Pokemon aren't special attackers like that. At least the bulky ones aren't. But they are physical attackers. Surf Go Burr, huh? Surf Go Burr, huh? We couldn't use Surf anymore on Pokemon that's resisted to it. Did I give Golduck Swift Swim instead of what you call it? I'm tripping. I can't wait to get rid of Rock Smash. This sucks having to be stuck with Rock Smash this late in. Hello, Wobbuffet. Goodbye, Wobbuffet. I am not catching you. I'm glad y'all didn't change this experience it gives you. Considering y'all made its catch rate 1. It's like nothing happened. There's no way you can solve it from this direction. So they made us a puzzle. So they made us a puzzle. But you can't go this way. You have to go the other way. Okay. Nice to know. They made it a puzzle and you can't go that way. Robat? It's not like I can status you. Orbis, Swift Swim, go. As Ice Spin, okay. Yeah, yeah, actually can learn Psychic. That's a normal thing. It's a water type this time, but it doesn't get Swift Swim, so you get Swift Swim, but you didn't get your Hypnosis. You're gonna spam Thunder, but you don't have acid. It's pointless to use Thunder. What the word? What HP was that? What hidden power was that? What could you possibly need hidden power for? If it's ice type, then okay. Well, that's not physical. If it's poison, then that's physical. I'm about to say, did they just get they give this Pokemon three different abilities? Volt Absorb, Static, and the other one I can't think of right now. Volt Absorb, Static, and wow, there's a Muk. I mean, it makes sense why Muck is in here because you know there's this thing called water pollution that exists, and because of water pollution, blah blah blah, you should know just by me saying water pollution. Rawdon? Okay. How y'all die from a leaf blade from a Farfetch is beyond me. We already caught you. It's quite obvious the right path is the one that has the enemies that we have to deal with. Do you have Swift Swim? No, you don't. You would outspit? No, you wouldn't. You have one base speed. You couldn't outspeed us even if you wanted to. They got the luckiest paralysis here now. Okay. You can play that game too, you know. Thank you for the free special defensive boost. I'm gonna say special attack boost. Too bad everything has freaking Swift Swim in here. In the gym, I think it's gonna be the same scenario. Good thing is they programmed it so you can automatically walk out. The bad thing is having to redo the whole puzzle all over again. So if this is ending up to be a long puzzle, we're gonna have our work cut out for us. Farfetch is still the only Pokemon that has yet to hit 200 HP. It's gonna hit it by at least level 88, I said at the earliest, but now it's looking like level 90. Oh god. Unfortunately, with these puzzles, you have to take your time. Or guess, I should say. Oh great, it's an ice path too. That's fun. Can't wait to be confused on what way do I go, since I do not know. This doesn't normally have an ice path. So we can spawn in here. Yeah, use Earthquake. Give us some free experience. Oh, I thought that was something we had to slide on. Can't go back right, can't go to the left, because I don't see anything that's to the left that makes it so that I can do anything. Okay, so what's south of us? Absolutely nothing. Alright, cool. Go right, just going back over here. Can't go up, that would just reset everything. Can't go down, so you have to go right. Left will reset everything you did up to this point. Right is the only way. Can't go up, can you? Go down is just adding less steps. Oh, great, we have to reset. And that's why I said if you go this way, you just basically redoing everything you just did up to this point. Had you thinking that you would make a progress. Can't have that. We just have to find a way to get up there. Hmm. Jinx. Good flinch. Bad ball. Okay. I'm a teleport. I don't want to be caught. Can't go up. Yo, just reset everything we did. So we had to go right. Then down. If we go back left, you're just going back to where you came from. If you go right, what happens here? You go up, you'll just reset where you were just at. Go down, same thing. Go left, that's only going back to where you were just at. This puzzle is puzzling me. Why did they do this? Why did they do this? Why did they do this? There was no puzzle like this in the original, but they had to add one. They just had to add one. Another jinx. Alright, done away. Okay. Just waste my time. Alright, cool. How am I supposed to go up? Seriously, where can I go up from here? I have to find a way to get above this rock right here. That's the fun part. I don't know how. Or get on the side of that rock to the right. Steelix. Unfortunately, Steelix, I cannot do anything status-wise to you with mainnet trick. But can you stay in the ball, please? Wow. Okay. What a nice Steelix. It just said, I will stay in the ball. I will. Let's just add some steps. I'm looking at this puzzle in every angle and I still can't figure it out. encounter. I'm waiting for the encounter that's gonna happen from these rocks. I'm gonna say from that one little platform, because it seems like these little platforms have all these Pokemon that want to spawn. But so far they've been dormant this time. Go away! Your catch rate is so horrible. Okay. This is not much to say, but I'm trying to figure this mess out. At first, I was like, okay. Wait, did we figure it out just now? No, I don't think so. That's what I said, I don't think so. I would rather not use a guide to figure this out. I would like to figure it out on my own. Unfortunately. That is not going well right now. You have the only status and do some moves, so. Why are you being difficult? I wonder if it has the same catch rate, because some Pokemon probably have a different catch rate than they did way back in their original generation that they came out in, because obviously. I hate when they give me 3 shakes and then it just says no. At least we get to see what we caught. That's okay. Yeah, Lonely's great, actually. And 2 lonely natures? That's actually not bad for you. I'm sorry to say, but that's not actually bad for you. Right. Let's look at these 3 Pokemon in order. Let's see. I don't think they would have gave Steelix a difference. So Steelix with a sassy nature at level 68. According to this, his HP is below average, attack is below average, his defense is very below average, his special attack is below average, special defense is above average, his speed It's low, but yeah, it's low anyway. So, all right, lonely nature Pokemon. Lonely nature and muck. Alright, its HP is above average, its attack is above average, not perfect though. Its defense is average, its special attack is above average. The special defense is average to below average, and its speed is slightly below average. So, not too bad. Now, throwbacks. Throwback level 68. Gotta type in 68 again. If its stats are the same, so HP is above its average, its attack is above average, its defense is below average, its special attack is average to below. Special defense is perfect. And the speed is average to below. Gotta love our luck. Anyway, right back. Yeah, we're back at this whack puzzle that I can't figure out. If this rock wasn't here, we would have solved it by now. But it is here, so we can't solve it yet. And even if I could go up from here, guess what? That stops me too. So there is literally nowhere I can think of that I could get this. Go left, you basically get to the beginning. Mm-hmm. Can't go left, can't go right. Hello, Pokemon that gave me a hard time last time. It's probably Will Steel. Mm-hmm. There's no way your catch rate's not adjusted. 3 shakes again. You finally get caught. Oh my lord. Going right, reset stat. Going left puts me back here. I won't lie, that drill run was weak. Like, weak. God, that was weak. Something different. What happens if we go left? Okay. What about right? We figured it out. Okay. Alright, well, I already know as soon as I walk through that wonderful door that we're gonna walk through, we're gonna see an encounter, not an encounter, but a trainer. So with that being said, let's go ahead and use some of these items that we have and go through this mess. Right, more puzzle. That's why I saved. It's a good thing I saved. So that takes you straight out. This is why you save. This is exactly why you save. Now, if I go to the right side, does anything change? They made the thing have steam so you can't see anything. I understand that. Yep, that was an accidental press. Pressing up was an accident. So, is the right way to correct the path? I don't know yet. And the sad part is you won't know until you actually see if it takes you back or not. Because I'm actually looking at these paths, and they try to make it so you couldn't see any of these paths. Nope, can't go that way. That takes you up. Okay. That's all Quillfish ever does. Let's see. So that path is the right path. Okay. Swift swim. That's the slowest swift swimmer they got though. One turn sleep. Let's go. You won't be able to use your attack stat like you think you're going to. Oh boy, what could you possibly do with the weather? Yeah, that makes sense. What about you? What could you possibly do with this weather? Are you just trying to throw me off? It's working. I wish they would have gave me a way to recover. Because if they leave now, guess what we have to deal with? We have to go all the way through all them puzzles again. And keep in mind, we are over 15 levels higher than these Pokemon, but you know, they do everything to make it so that they have the advantage instead of us having the advantage. And that's how this game works. Let me guess, that's a path back to the right. They didn't change this puzzle. This puzzle is actually the way it's supposed to be. But if you walk right here, you might as well just reset everything. That's fine. Never get Swift Swim? No? Not Swift Swim. Okay. Not Swift Swim. Okay. I wish I knew what hidden power that was. I really do. I really wish I could find out which one it is. I don't know. Thick Fat is only there for the ice type. Literally the main reason why it's there. Gonna spam Thunder. It's the only thing I can think of we can do. Now, if y'all gave this, we'll swim. Which y'all didn't, thankfully. I would have said y'all don't want me to succeed at all with this. Okay. If you don't have Swift Swim, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You had to have Swift Swim. Well, I will see y'all when I get back to Shelly. Yeah, boy. Didn't take me long to get back, I can say that. But before we do anything... before we do anything, save and do not walk too far to the left and let her walk. Free fight? Okay, now. Alright, can you please use Brave Bird? Oh, you're afraid of the Brave Bird? You should be. You of all Pokemon should be. Raichu. I told you. This should go way better. Lightning Rod only is useful in the double battle. It's not a double battle, so it's useless. It's either grass or electric. Couldn't be anything else. But y'all both have Swift Swim. That's one thing I knew for certain. That's why I was like, nope. Don't play this smart. Play this real smart. I knew you had that, and I was like, nope. Let me guess, fight as soon as we walk in? No, puzzle. Instead, we get a Guava Fit that wanted to freaking Shadow Tag us and then use Mirror Coat and make me lose my Pokemon. Which is why I saved right after the fight. Don't tell me it's just Guava Fit in here now. Don't do me like that. It's not like I can catch it. I got a catch rate of 1. Fun fact, Gengar has a catch rate of 10. I know that because of the fact that I caught one off screen. And I looked it up and I saw 10 and I was like, really? 10 of all things. 10. And I don't think we messed, no we didn't. We haven't messed it up. Did they increase the encounter rate here? They had to. They had to increase it because... Yes, they did. They increased it. They 100% increased it. And it's only Wobbuffet here. I understand why they did this, so you can one PP lose PP for one, and two be annoyed by the fact that you have to deal with a Wobbuffet you can't catch. Good thing is, once your Pokemon is gone, you can just run. Because Shadow Tag does not make a play for your Pokemon if you're, there's no Shadow. Your only Shadow is yours. Unless they want to tag your Shadow, which they cannot. You already saw the puzzle, let me guess. Fight? No. We finally get Earthquake. If only it was for more than one Pokemon, because yeah. Once we face him, We're done. Well, as soon as we get to topless. I'm gonna use the opposite color of what is supposed to be used. Oh, we're in a double battle. Of course we are. So we got special defensive Pokemon over there and special attacker right there. Battle armor, so you can't be crit. Well, this is just to start it off. Let's see what's going on here. Lightning Rod. Okay. Quillfish. Now, had I known it was a quillfish, had I known it was a quillfish, had I known it was, that's Swift Swim, by the way. Had I had I known it was gonna be a quillfish next, I would have used Psychic on that side, and you know that. But I don't know until it comes out. Ha! Love it, love it, love it. One thing so far we did right is make Raikou slower. I'm shocked you survived that. I'm honestly shocked about that. Double Thunder. But we at least know your Pokemon, some of it. We know that you have a Raikou. We know you have a Dragonite. We know you have a Suicune, but other than that, I know nothing else. Alright, between the two of y'all, which one's faster? You. We're gonna do that stupid mess again. We're gonna do that stupid method again. Aren't you faster? No, yes, you are. Okay. You're bold, you're naive. If you weren't naive, you would. They would have been faster. Alright. Unfortunately, Thunder Wave's an electric move, so I can't really make use of that. Whatever we did the first time, that worked perfectly. I wish it would work this time. Okay, now we know you have a Kingdra. I'm learning his team as we go, too. John's a one-turn sleep. Wow. We lost, but at least I learned your Pokemon. So half water so far and half... Basically 2 legendary dogs. This Quillfish is perfect. If it's not, then I'm screwed. It's Kingdra. Of course it's Kingdra. Why wouldn't it be? Chip damage is the only thing you can do for me right now. Of course you hurt yourself in confusion. What else would happen? So we'll swim to the right though. That's a guarantee. Longberry. Mm-hmm. Longberry, of course. Longberry this, Longberry that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, some of y'all have to give your items back. I have not yet done that. You don't have a noble move. You still have lucky. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Get miracle seed. What did I give you? You still have it. Yes, you do. I don't have a mystic water. I have a sea incense. Everybody except you is equipped with something, but I don't know what to give you actually. Literally don't. I guess a citrus berry, that's all I can think of. We don't have a citrus berry. Yes, we do. So you won't let Quillfish out until we have our Grove out. Okay. Let's see. I forgot all about Lightning Rod for a split second. I wonder what Suicune's ability is. I wonder what it is. Switch you out. They're gonna use Signal Beam on you. Ice Beam to the right. One of them's using Ice Beam at least. The fact that you survived that is the wild part. Okay. They'll probably either put you to sleep or use Ice Beam. Can't really switch into anything with that. Or that. That works too. No Octozuka. Let me guess, Lumberry. Drain speed. I didn't know which one it was going to use it on since both of them were low. Well, it's guaranteed to know this time. I'm guaranteed to know which one's it's gonna get hit by now. If I had known it was gonna be you, I would have left you out. But I don't know until after the turn is over with. I do want to know how much Magical Leaf do. Okay. So, what we need to do. I want to know how it would start if we brought these two out instead. Do you do enough damage to cause a difference? Y'all just one-shot that outright. Okay. I'm gonna use Gunk Shot. I know that for a fact. Since I know it's Gunk Shot. Sky attack, switch. If it gives me what I want, I'll be okay. I need you to give me swift swim, but you won't, will you? Why you keep tracing the one that I don't want you to trace? Now, if it had water absorb, that'd be great too, but it doesn't, so. Calm Mind, that's what caused that to do so much damage. Hydro Pump on you. It missed. That's huge. But Weather Ball does not miss, which is huger. E-Speed because they already see a KO with it. Of course it's a Lumberry. I don't know if that crit mattered, but it sure as heck acting like it matters. But there was a difference there. I just want to know what are the odds of us not getting Swift Swim or not. We one-shot this outright. But the issue is, you are out. And I know it's Gunk Shot. I know for a fact it's Gunk Shot. And it's gonna go for you. It went for you. Woohoo, that's different. It did something different. It went for something different. Okay. Wonder why they went for Gardevoir instead of you. Besides, a level 75 legendary is the equivalent of having a level 80, level 90 regular Pokemon that's like this. Unfortunately. Wait a second. I want to try something else. That is bull crap. 10% chance. Okay. Reset. 10% chance he gets the freeze. Okay. What I want to do, I'm gonna split the damage. They didn't use Ice Beam that time. Okay. This will one shot. This won't one shot. So, question is, if you crit, this is smart. If you don't crit, it survives. What I can also do is just go for the one on the right, left, but they won't. But they'll put a Kingdra out. They'll already have that planned. They'll already have it planned. Okay. Okay. They wanted to get rid of the Swift Swimmer, obviously. Okay. Do I have a Chesto Berry? I think I do. Alright. All their Swift Swimmers should be gone. Every single one of them should be gone. Alright. Gardevoir is slower. If you were faster, Gardevoir, I could use that to my advantage, but since you're slower, what I can do instead is do this. That's literally all I can do. Your last Pokemon's Metagross. That's knowledge I now know. Why didn't you use E-Speed? Why didn't you use E-Speed? Whatever. Endeavor. That is 4 times resistant. And it has Sludge Bomb. Of course you do. What are you stalling for? Well, we know your last Pokemon's Metagross. That's one thing I wanted to know too. So my plan was working. Okay. Like I said, split the damage. Now, if it goes for Quillfish, then this is perfect. That's what I thought you would do. You gotta go for Quillfish now. Unfortunately, I don't got a ground type move, so. The other thing that sucks is you're confused. That won't do anything, but you get the speed and you get the attack boost. I don't know how fast that Dragon Knight is. I didn't even know how fast you were. Okay. This is funny. It took me less attempts to beat you than it took me to beat the gym leader. But huzzah, it worked. That worked. Oh my god, what have I done? I can't believe I did all of this. Subtopless City. Oh, oh yeah, Subtopless City. Yeah, I didn't know that existed. Subtopless City. Oh my god. Well, before we even end the episode, we have to get the Subtopless, and then after we get the Subtopless, that's when we end the episode. But before we even do any of that, let's see what we got in terms of natures. That's not that bad. I don't even know if they gave you any special defense or anything. Did they give you any special luck or anything? I don't know yet. Let's find out. Did they change anything for Cloister? It's number 91. They gave it more special defense and a little bit of attack. So its attack is 95 and its special defense is 70. So disregard its special attack, its special defense. Okay. It's a sassy nature. It's not fast anyway, so. Anyway, its attack stat is actually it's not okay. So its attack is above average. Its defense is average to be getting to be below average. Special attack is below average to average. Special defense is can't tell you. Speed is a below average. Somewhat below average, not too much. Next, Misdreavus, you're quiet. At least you got a special attack up, but speed down. What did they change on Misdreavus? Because they had to change something since it was a Pokemon that didn't evolve in Gen 2. It gave us all its stats in the 20, so it's 105, so I can't really interpret that, so do you have any stats in the 105s? No. So we can't do Misdreavus, but I will say that high special attack. Dugong is modest, which I wish that was what Misdreavus was when it comes to that. I mean, modest is great for you, and you are. Wow, they hate me. They hate me. We're gonna give you'll get the Gengar that you want, but it will be adamant. Alright, let's get to Sutopla City so I can end this episode because this is ridiculous. To get to Sutopla, well, it involves diving. Hence why we need dive. We're probably gonna need dive whenever we get to the league. We probably can't get rid of HMs until we get to the league. I know for a fact we're gonna need waterfall. I hope I don't need. Don't tell me I'm gonna need waterfall dive and everything else. Come on now. That's 3 water HMs. That's ridiculous. That's where Subtopolis is. Is there any other Pokemon down here besides Huntail? Is there any other Pokemon besides Huntail that's down here? Seriously, is that it? Just Huntail? That's all we got out here? Where's Gorbis at? Like, where's your counterpart? You're the attacking version. I prefer Gorbis. They could have did a thing with these two Pokemon where Huntail's the male one and Gorbis is the female one, but they didn't do that. They did not do that. They didn't do nothing close to that. They could have did that, but they chose to do it this way. So just Huntails, that's all we getting? No Gorbis or anything, or is there no chance, very low chance of a Gorbis showing up? Like, is it so astronomically low that it's like inconceivable how you're supposed to get a Gorbis right now? Yeah, I see. All I seen are Lanterns and Huntails. There's no way that's all there is under here. It's not like that one room of Wobbuffet only Pokemon. But here you go. We're in Subtopolis. And we'll do all the Subtopolis shenanigans next time. So with that being said, this episode is long enough. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Next time we'll be finishing this mess. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. At least it took me less attempts to beat Archie than Tate and Liza. And take care.